Hey YouTube, it's Tyler the Antenna Man. Today I am going to review YouTube TV. It's an over-the-top TV service that runs through your home's internet service and brings you over 70 live local and national channels. Many of these channels you may be familiar with if you subscribe to cable or satellite TV. YouTube TV allows you to stream on 3 different devices at the same time. You can set up on more devices, but just understand that only 3 devices can stream YouTube TV at the same time. YouTube TV also comes with unlimited cloud DVR, so you can record as many shows as you would like, and they will stay on your YouTube TV library for up to 9 months. YouTube TV is very easy to install and works on multiple platforms: Roku, Amazon Fire TV Stick, Apple TV, Android TV, smartphones, even on your computer's web browser at tv.youtube.com. So if you're like me and you work on the computer a lot and you don't want to have to keep looking back at what's on the TV behind you, you can stream YouTube TV right in your web browser. Some of you may be saying, Tyler, you're the Antenna Man. Why are you doing a review on a paid service like YouTube TV? The fact of the matter is that antennas do not work everywhere, and many national networks such as ESPN and Disney are not available over the air. My father is a prime example where antennas do not work. He lives in the Pocono Mountains, and I tried setting up an antenna, and the most he could get was a few channels, and only one of them was ABC. So YouTube TV was a perfect option for him to save money off his cable bill without dealing with the headaches of a bad reception area using an antenna. I'm first going to go through the list of channels available on YouTube TV. These will vary depending on your specific region, but most should be about the same. The channel categories include local channels like ABC, NBC, CBS, sports networks such as ESPN, the Big Ten Network, ACC Network, CBS Sports, news channels like CNN, Fox News, CNBC, MSNBC, lifestyle channels including FX, Sci-Fi, Discovery, AMC, TBS, family networks such as Animal Planet, Cartoon Network, Disney Channel, and additional networks including Starz, Showtime, Encore, and NBA League Pass. Now, looking at the channel lineup, some of you may be saying, oh, they don't have Nickelodeon or MTV. I need those channels in order to cut the cord. I'm going to keep paying for cable as a result. Consider this point. If you are paying $150 a month for cable right now, and you can bring that bill down to $50 a month with YouTube TV, that's about $100 savings. The only difference is you're missing 2 or 3 channels. So over the course of a year, you would save about $1,200 with YouTube TV, but the only thing stopping you are 2 or 3 channels. Are those 2 or 3 channels worth $1,200 a year? They're not, and no channel is worth that much money. It may be hard at first to consider not having a channel or 2 that you've been accustomed to watching, but when you cut the cord, you learn to appreciate the savings are worth not having 1 or 2 channels. Setup of YouTube TV is very easy. Simply search for the YouTube TV app in your app store, download it, and then open it up. Once it's open up, it will ask you if you want to try YouTube TV or sign into YouTube TV. Either option that you click on will bring you some steps to finish signing up or signing in on a computer. So I recommend having a computer nearby when setting up YouTube TV. Once you're all set up, this is a screen that you will see. It's the YouTube TV home screen. It kind of has a Netflix layout. You'll see it says top picks for you, so these are some shows that it's recommending that are airing right now based on shows I have watched in the past on various channels. I've definitely watched The Simpsons. Venture Bros is something that I would like, and then just WNEP, it knows I get my news from there. If you scroll down, it has things that were added to my library, things that I wanted to watch later. These are some channels I had just watched. There's also the category of sports, news, top stories, other shows. I'll get more into this in a little bit. But first I'm going to go through the live TV channel guide to show you the layout and how it works. It's pretty self-explanatory, and I like that each channel has a thumbnail of the program that's currently on. So it gives you a better idea on what's on. If you're just looking at the thumbnails, unless there's a commercial on, you can see on the Yes Network, that's not exactly the program that's on. on, but thumbnails always add to what's going on. It always makes the setup look a little cleaner. To select a certain TV channel, just click on it and it will load up the TV channel. As you can see, it loaded up pretty much right away. Took less than 4 seconds, I'd say. And the picture quality is pretty good. I've looked into it and it turns out YouTube TV does support 1080p. So if you have TV channels like CBS and NBC, you're not restricted to 720p. It will show you the full 1080 picture. Note that any weird lines or rainbowish hues are not really on the screen. It's just a camera artifact, something to do with how my camera perceives colors and light from my plasma TV. Another cool feature of YouTube TV is you can time shift. So if you see something really cool happen on a show or a really good sports play, you can rewind back to that moment and rewatch it. YouTube TV also allows cloud DVR, so if you want to record a channel that you're currently watching, if you scroll down, you'll get to this menu, hit it again, click on this little plus icon, and hit Add to Library. There it will add this program, and it says all upcoming episodes of this program, so you can watch in the future. Let's say you have something going on tomorrow and can't watch Let's Make a Deal. You'll be able to catch it on your YouTube TV. Hitting the back button will bring up the guide again, so you can scroll through and see what else is on. If you want to record a show that's coming up, so let's say I want to watch Eyewitness News at 11 a.m., if you click on it and then click on More Info, it will give you the option to add it to your library. So if I click on this, when Eyewitness News airs, it will record it so I don't have to worry about missing it. Something I found that's kind of annoying is, let's say you're scrolling all the way down to the bottom of your channel guide and you want to get back to the show that you're watching. You kind of see it's on the background. You would think pressing the back button would bring it up. Nope, that brings you back to another guide. Press it again. Nope, that brings you to the home page. Press it again. Nope, that closes out the app. It seems the quickest way to get back to what you're currently watching if you're going through the guide is to scroll all the way up and then click on the program. Thankfully, you can hold down the up arrow and it goes pretty quick, so that was only about 5 seconds. It's better than going one by one like this. But I wish you could press the back button just to get to it. It's kind of confusing, you know, press the back button once to get to this layout and then press it again to get to the home screen or something like that. Just a little heads up I wanted to give to the people that are watching this video. Now going back to the home screen, you can see that you can select certain shows based on category. So let's say comedy. If you click on that, it will show you a selection of shows based on that category. So you see The Simpsons, Young Sheldon, right along too. And if you click on that, sometimes it gives you the option to watch on demand depending on what exactly it is. So here I have the option to watch all of these Simpson episodes on demand, probably because they aired on the local Fox station by me. And then all you do is click on the icon to bring up the program. Sometimes it shows pre-roll ads, other times it does not. Back on the home screen, if you scroll up and click on the search icon to the right, you can search for specific shows. In this situation, I'm going to search for The Walking Dead and see what comes up. So you can see it's on there right away. Sometimes it gives you the option to watch on demand. So in this situation, I can watch all of these titles on demand, but understand not every TV show will be available on demand. It all depends on the rebroadcasting rights of the channel. Another cool thing about the search bar is you can use it to find when your favorite team is playing next. So let's say I'm a Flyers fan and I want to see when their next game is airing instead of having to go through all the channels and search through the guides. If I click on the Philadelphia Flyers icon, it'll show me a list of completed games. If I scroll down to upcoming, it will show me the upcoming games and what channels they are airing on. So this gives me an idea on when I should tune in. One of the things I want to mention about YouTube TV is it's very smooth. I don't see any glitches, it doesn't buffer. I've used it on 25 megabits per second internet speed and it's just been flawless. You may experience some buffering if you're on a slower connection of maybe 10 megabits, and if you're on DSL that's running only 3 megabits or 2 megabits, you'll probably have problems, but overall, YouTube TV functions very well. To access your DVR recording, scroll up and click on Library, and it will show you what's in your library. And if you scroll down to Scheduled, these are some programs that I am currently recording. They're not finished yet, but if you click on them, you have the option to either to continue to watch it live or start from the beginning. So in this situation, let's say I want to watch the beginning of the People's Court, even though it's pretty much over. If I click on that, it will give me the option to watch it. You can also fast forward through the commercials on the DVR. I've always believed that if you are paying for TV, you should not be seeing commercials. So in this situation, just scroll through the commercials and continue watching what I was going to watch. Now, if you record a lot of programs, one thing I like is that the library separates them based on categories. If you scroll down to shows, you'll see some of the shows you recorded, but you can also scroll down to movies, sports, and events. I haven't recorded any of these kind of programs yet, but if I did, they would be on here and easy to find. So just a quick refresher on the home screen, top picks, things YouTube TV will think you will like. Go up to Live. This will give you the traditional guide of what's on. Library provides your previous recordings. And then as you scroll down, it just gives you some categories of stuff that's currently on that you can watch. And in the top news stories is also kind of cool. Shows you some on-demand stuff of what's currently trending on some of the news networks. And then just keep scrolling down to see either the networks or just go up. I prefer the traditional channel guide layout, but some of you may prefer the other layouts. That's fine. I just want to give a quick refresher on what they were because I mentioned them at the beginning. Overall, YouTube TV is an excellent option for those of you that are looking to cut the cord from traditional cable or satellite TV and want to keep most of your favorite channels. In some situations, it can save you $100 a month. One thing I will say is that the price of over-the-top streaming services such as Sling TV and YouTube TV will continue to increase as the years go on. When YouTube TV started out in 2017, it was $35 a month. It then went up to $40 a month, and it's now $50 a month. See a trend? In a few years, I can see the price of YouTube TV increasing to $60, $70, even $80 a month as content providers demand more money for the rights to carry their programming. That's the same reason why cable and satellite TV services are expensive, and streaming services are not immune to these increases as well. And if they don't give in to these increases, usually the networks pull their channels, which is why some of you may have seen Fox, ABC, NBC, or a local station pulled from your local cable or satellite TV lineup. Streaming services like YouTube TV are not immune to this practice. This is why I highly recommend everyone consider an outdoor antenna setup if you can get reception. It's a one-time fee and it gives you a lifetime of free TV channels. YouTube TV is great for now, but give it a few years and you'll see it go up to $70, $80, maybe even $90 a month, and then we are back where we started. Antennas are really a good option, and I find most people can get decent reception as long as they have a decent antenna setup. Check out my other videos if you would like some more information on TV antennas. Despite my antenna bias, YouTube TV is an excellent service. It's a great start for those of you that are looking to cut the cord from traditional cable or satellite TV services and don't want to deal with an antenna quite yet, but trust me, it's going to get expensive. Look into an antenna eventually. Subscribe to my channel for more cord cutting and antenna related information, and have an awesome day.